Hey everyone, it's Sierra, your go-to real estate expert here in the Las Vegas area. And whether you're thinking about selling your home or just curious about the property value, this is the video for you. Today, I want to show you something that I see all of the time, and that is why sellers' idea of their home worth doesn't always match the reality of the market. So let's dive in. You've poured your heart into your home and you've upgraded the kitchen, designed every room with care, and built memories that are absolutely priceless. But when it comes time to sell, the market doesn't always measure value by emotion. It measures by data, trends, and buyer perception. Let's start with the big one, emotional attachment. Your home is your sanctuary, and that's completely understandable. Maybe you raised your kids here. Maybe you hosted amazing parties and designed every inch of the home with care and love. But that emotional value is very real. But unfortunately, buyers aren't paying for your memories. The honest truth that some agents may be scared to tell you is that buyers are more focused on what the home offers for them and not exactly what it meant to you, the seller. So the pricing of your home must be logical, not emotional. Now, let's talk about renovations. You might have spent $150,000 on upgrades, but that doesn't always translate to a $150,000 boost in value. Some improvements, like pools or luxury finishes, may only return a portion of what you actually spent, especially if they don't align with the buyer preferences. The key to this is smart investing and knowing which upgrades add real value and which ones are more personal taste instead of professional. I have a video on this specifically coming next week, so stay tuned for that. Another big factor determining home pricing is the current market. Just because your neighbors sold their home at a high price 2 years ago doesn't necessarily mean that you'll be selling your home for that same exact price today. Things like interest rates, supply and demand, and the economy all influence what buyers are willing to pay today. A comparative market analysis and market comparables are another huge factor in determining home pricing. Many sellers base their asking price on homes that may not actually be comparable. For example, maybe they're looking at a property that was newer, or it's larger, has more square footage on the outside with yard space, or it has a pool, or maybe it's in a more desirable part of the town. You may have professional staging, marketing that makes a huge difference in how it was perceived as well. This is an area to work very closely with your agent to get their professional opinion on what the true value of your home is. And this can be especially specific when it comes to custom homes, for example, because each custom home is very specific and curated very carefully with certain materials. Now, let's talk about online estimates. Let's be real. Places like Zillow and your Zestimate are a great starting place, but not always accurate. And here's why. Again, great place to start, but not the final answer. They don't account for your upgrades, your views, floor plans, or how your home actually feels when you walk it in person. They don't know the flow of your home. And this is why you need a local expert, not an algorithm, to give you a true picture of what your home's worth. And that's why some sellers may see their home as worth more than what it truly is today. Finally, presentation. I know I've reiterated this in a few videos, but presentation absolutely matters. Buyers are visual, and a home that's professionally cleaned, staged, and photographed creates an emotional pull that adds perceived value and increased demand. If you have two homes side by side listed for the same price, but one was cleaner, decorated nicer, and had more upgrades, which would you choose? Definitely the one that's cleaner, nicer, and with more upgrades. The one that's ready to move in. The same goes for the other side. A beautiful home can look tired and distressed if it's cluttered and unclean, and that will drive your offer rate down. So please pay close attention to how you present your home to the buyers, and your agent will have a great strategy and marketing plan to have the correct solution for you. At the end of the day, pricing your home right is a strategic move, not an emotional one. And when you work with someone who understands both the numbers and the heart behind your home, you will get results. If you're curious about your home's true value or want a personalized strategy to sell for top dollar in today's market, please reach out. I would love to help you position your property in the best light possible. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this with someone who might need help pricing their home. We'll see you next week.